welcome to Life Lessons with Shauna Vaughn. Today's lesson is about blocking out the white noise. You know, when you come home, sometimes you might turn on the television or the radio, but you're really not paying that much attention to it, so it becomes that white noise in the background. That's also what I refer to as negative speak, or different things that people try to speak into my life that are not positive or supportive as far as what I'm trying to do with career-wise in my life, or I just consider it all white noise. So you just stay focused on your goal and don't pay attention to whatever other people are saying or what they're telling you that you can or cannot do, because you are ultimately in control of your future. A good example of this is years ago I was auditioning, and I kept auditioning with this same casting director. And the first time I went in, she was like, oh, well, the Hispanic people were like an hour ago. I'm here for African American. And the second time I go in, she says, well, you kind of talk in rhythms, which I really don't like that. Third time I go in, it's for an audition for, I remember distinctly because the audition was for a doctor in a commercial. And she says to me, well, I don't see you as a doctor. You don't look like a doctor. And at that point, I was kind of fed up, and I just said, well, what does a doctor look like? Because if I went back to school for 2 years, I would be a doctor. So, long story short, I go back to my agent and I say, you know what, don't send me to this casting director anymore. Pretty much whatever project she has, she's not going to book me for it anyways. That was my way of exerting control over my future and blocking out the white noise. You can do anything in your life that you set out to do as long as you put the work in and you have faith. This has been a life lesson with Shauna Vaughn, and continue to block out that white noise.